Hello, Gemini. Namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, here to give you, for the remainder of the year, the last 2 weeks of November and through December, a channeled message from God, I guess is the way I don't know what to say. I'm saying it different in every video so far. But this is what I'm getting for you. God wants you to try to root your feet in some reality. This is what God is asking me in this. Okay? That He says you've been all over the place. Alright? With you know, temporary lofty ideas that have no basis really in something real. It's been all fantasy, fantasy, fantasy. And God is asking me to try to explain to you what's needed of you, Geminis, for the remainder, what's going to help you, Geminis, for the remainder of this year, this last 6 weeks, to really try to look in the mirror and see the reality. All right? Exactly. You know, you're not going to find it out. Someone else can't give it to you. Okay? This is something that somebody else can't give to you. He says that you've been reaching and trying to get this one and that one. And this is something, and you've been like, you spend a lot of time on something that cannot be accomplished. Or that shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? You spend a lot of time in La La Land, is what he's saying. La La Land can be good sometimes. Like God is saying, He doesn't want you to stop dreaming, all right? But He wants you to root yourself in reality. Take a good hard look at yourself, okay? And stop hurting yourself. Okay, and start helping yourself. Okay, and don't expect somebody else to do something for you. You have to rely on yourself. Okay, so that's what God is asking me to look to self this next 6 weeks. All right, and then you need to build some self-confidence. Okay, don't be so scared. Don't be so worried. Don't be so down on yourself. This is what God is asking me to tell you, that you need to realize that you have the tools to accomplish what it is you want to accomplish in this world, but you need to use those tools, okay? You can't just sit there and let them rust in the toolbox and think you're going to get anything built. This is what God is asking me to say to you, all right? God is asking me to say to you that this is not a blame game. Okay, life is not a blame game, and not even blaming yourself. It's a question of, you know, it's like, I'm going to build this, I'm going to build that, and then you have all the tools sitting there and all the materials to build what it is you want to build, but you never really get around to beginning the building part of it, you know? Like, I don't know, like, you know, how are you going to fix the toilet? You know, yeah, I'll fix it, you know, and then you got all the tools and everything, and it just never gets done, you know? God is saying, you know what? If you want something done, you have to do it. So that's the message for Gemini this end of the year. And a lot of it is self-work, to look in the mirror. So we're having this big, huge full moon. Okay, we're going through it right now. This big, huge super moon. It's been like 68 years since the moon has been this close. So because of that, we're getting a lot of that strong, powerful energies, okay? And instead of going off into this scheme or going off into that scheme or, oh, blah, blah, this or that, or some crazy scheme again, look to yourself, okay? And say, what is it about myself I need to work on? What is it about myself I need to do differently about the way I do things, that if I only did this differently, then I could have a different outcome. You can't expect a different outcome if you continue to put the same input in. All right, so that's what God is asking me to say to you, Geminis, for the end of the year. So enjoy this end of the year. Work on yourselves, okay? And then when you do, as the new paradigm, the beginning of the year begins, you will see, all right, the results, the fruits of your labor. Okay, God is asking me to tell you to trust, okay? Trust in the good. Trust in the tools in your toolbox. Love you all. And I'll see you next year.